Why did John Cena betray Cody Rhodes and join The Rock? Reasons behind the shocking heel turn explained. Let's explore the lore and reasons behind the villainous turn Cena had taken to the 2025 Elimination Chamber to team up with The Rock and betray Cody Rhodes. John Cena's unexpected heel turn at WWE's Elimination Chamber 2025 sent shockwaves through the wrestling community, marking a pivotal shift in his illustrious career and what people expected would be a wholesome farewell for the legendary wrestler. The sight of Cena standing side by side with The Rock after delivering brutal headshots with a WWE title sent chills down the spines of all who witnessed it. But why did Cena decide on this course of action? In all honesty, a confluence of personal ambitions, narrative developments, and strategic alignments may possibly have influenced this transformation from the company's stalwart babyface to a villainous character. Let's explore the lore and reasons behind the villainous turn Cena had taken here. John Cena shockingly turns heel during WWE retirement tour and aligns with The Rock against Cody Rhodes. John Cena stunned the world of WWE by turning heel for the first time in 21 years on Saturday night in Toronto. After winning the Elimination Chamber, Cody Rhodes came out to face Cena ahead of their WrestleMania 41 showdown. Cena hit Rhodes with a low blow followed by a punch that left him bleeding. He then pinned Rhodes down while The Rock struck him repeatedly with his belt. Cena wasn't done there. Appearing at his press conference afterwards, he simply picked up his microphone and dropped it onto the table before walking out without saying a word to the media. The news left WWE fans stunned on Saturday night. The WWE account Tribal Wrestling posted, "This is one of the most shocking moments in WWE history. How has John Cena turned heel in 2025? Another wrestling fan said on X, "John Cena turning heel is the most shocking moment in wrestling history. Professional wrestling just changed today. This is actually crazy." The popular wrestling account Wrestle Ops said on X, "One of, if not the most jaw-dropping endings in history." Another fan shared the footage of The Rock gesturing to Cena to attack Rhodes and said, "I'm not joking, there are going to be documentaries made about this moment. I yelled out the loudest scream as many of us did." Every WrestleMania 41 match confirmed or teased during WWE's Elimination Chamber 2025. WWE's Elimination Chamber 2025 proved to be a monumental stepping stone on the road to WrestleMania 41. John Cena shocked the world by turning heel and aligning himself with The Rock. He and Bianca Belair both earned championship matches by winning inside the titular steel structure. Meanwhile, major storylines involving the likes of Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, and Jade Cargill all moved forward to the start of the night. Only 2 matches have been confirmed for WrestleMania 41. JUSO versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, and WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton taking on Charlotte Flair. 2 more matches were locked in by the end of the show, while another 4 had the groundwork laid for what will likely play out in the weeks to come. Based off of everything that happened on Saturday, let's take a look at what's been added to the WrestleMania lineup. Cena won the 4th Elimination Chamber match of his career on Saturday night to earn a match with Rhodes, outlasting CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Damian Priest. Punk eliminated Rollins late in the match with his go-to-sleep finisher, only for Rollins to nail Punk with a curb stomp on the chamber floor before exiting the structure. Cena wasted no time capitalizing on that opening, applying his STF submission to Punk and forcing him to pass out for the win. Rhodes and Cena initially embraced after the match, but once Rhodes declared he would not take up The Rock's offer and sell his soul to the final boss, Cena's demeanor changed. With just one signal from The Rock, Cena nailed Rhodes with a low blow and proceeded to leave him in a bloody heap after repeatedly whacking him with the WWE Championship. Now that Cena has given fans the heel turn they begged to see for well over a decade, his match with Rhodes is now a must-see main event. The EST defeated 5 other women to win the #1 Contenders Elimination Chamber match to open Saturday's show. She'll challenge for Rhea Ripley's Women's World Championship at WrestleMania, but Ripley has some unfinished business before then. The Eradicator will have to defend her title against Io Sky on the March 3rd episode of WWE Raw. While Ripley vs. Belair is a match WWE has been teasing for years, It's not guaranteed, as Ripley has never managed to beat Sky inside a WWE ring. The two last met on the November 18th, 2020 episode of WWE NXT, with Sky winning in 22 minutes, just as the women's Elimination Chamber match was getting underway. Jade Cargill. Jacob Fatu is the right Samoan to dethrone WWE Champion Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has had to deal with Bloodline members throughout his pursuit and eventual reign with the WWE Championship, getting the better of the legendary stable more often than not. After conquering the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, Solo Sikoa stepped up to try and reclaim the belt for his faction throughout last year, which he ultimately failed to do, with Jey Uso choosing to face Gunther at WrestleMania 41. Cody only has one Samoan threat remaining in Jacob Fatu. WWE should not undervalue what they have with the newest member of the Bloodline, as he could well be the right person to dethrone the American Nightmare as WWE Champion. That WWE was right to be optimistic about Solo Sikoa's main event prospects after WrestleMania 40, as the former had played his part in the Bloodline saga very well. The leader of the new Bloodline fashioned his own group, as he and the former Guerrillas of Destiny ran roughshod over SmackDown. Of course, the new Bloodline was not complete until Jacob Fatu entered the fold, immediately being set up as a potential threat to Cody Rhodes somewhere down the line. With his monster by his side, Solo slowly developed into a credible threat to the WWE Champion in the fiction, but failed to deliver on his promise with poor in-ring performances. He faced Rhodes for the title at SummerSlam in a match that displayed his limitations inside the ring, whilst also showing that he was not quite ready for the main event. Solo has improved as a character throughout the past year, but it may take some more work to make him a credible world champion within WWE. Sikoa seems to be restarting his feud with Cody, having attacked him on SmackDown this past weekend. But this should only be followed through on to allow Jacob Fatu into the champion's orbit. Jacob Fatu does have a chance to face Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, should he qualify for the Elimination Chamber on SmackDown. However, Triple H likely has other plans for the Bloodline's enforcer, who is currently embroiled in a feud with Braun Strowman on the Blue brand. This rivalry may rumble on until April, when Cody faces another opponent for his title, be it CM Punk, John Cena, or someone else entirely. However, there are no other challengers to Rhodes with as much momentum behind them as Jacob Fatu, which is why WWE should consider having the WWE Champion retain at the Showcase of the Immortals. If Cody Rhodes were to retain the title at WrestleMania, only to lose it soon after to a rip-roaring Jacob Fatu, WWE could produce one of the most impactful title changes of the decade. If the company were feeling brave about it, they could have Cody lose the title in a manner similar to how he dropped the TNT Championship to Brody Lee in AEW, as that would be a beautiful piece of symmetry that would only serve to get Fatu over, even further. Pitching for Jacob Fatu to squash Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship may seem a bit far-fetched, but the promotion has the potential to make its next great heel a reality sometime soon. Fatu has done more than enough during his relatively short time in WWE to convince fans that he could be a dominant world champion, more so than any of his Samoan brothers. If Jey Uso has done enough to Conby, Cody Rhodes' match could add to excitement after lackluster build-up to WrestleMania 41. Claims Wrestling Veteran Hall of Fame wrestling journalist Bill Apter feels Cody Rhodes' WrestleMania match will intensify the build-up to WrestleMania 41. There is only one men's match announced for the grand event, with Jey Uso challenging Gunther for the World Heavyweight title. That